Good evening, everyone. AnthWolf here, streaming live on Twitch with even more Crusader Kings 2. Continuing where we left off in the first part of this series, as Anth of House Wolf, the Duke of Flanders, here in the Kingdom of West Francia. We are under the ruler, King Carl. Unfortunately, his brother, King Carloman, passed away due to suspicious circumstances. In fact, let's have a look at... King Carl, of course, does have his son, Pepin the Hunchback. He is a bastard son. He's been baptized by Pope Stephanus III. He's not yet of age. The year or the age of majority in this game, of course, is 16. Our own son, Dagobert here, is 7 years of age. Oh, why is my wife educating him? No, we will be educating. We will be his... Why aren't we his guardian? I don't agree that my wife should be teaching my son. Ah, there we are. Yeah, we will teach our son. Our king, or liege, would like us to assist in backing the plot to revoke the county of Hainaut. Let's have a look at our intrigue right now. Oh, of Holland. Why do you want to revoke it? He only controls 4 out of 9 current territories. I wouldn't mind the Duchy of Brabant myself. I wouldn't if I couldn't take the Duchy of Brabant, maybe I would take the Duchy of Holland instead. If our king is interested in taking Hainaut, then maybe we'll let him. That's fine. Unfortunately, at the end of the last or the first video of the series, we became a member of Lucifer's Own. We are now a member of the secret society, so occasionally we may gain missions from the High Priest here. And smallpox has broken out over here in Zealand. We may need to shut our gates once again to try and avoid being infected. Because that wouldn't be good. In fact, we might actually do that. We will shut the gates once again. And we're just letting time pass relatively quickly right now. We're just trying to build up some income. We're working on a castle town to get some more tax income. There's one war over with. We're also in a holy war of independence. I don't know why why are we involved in this war? don't know. Oh well. It doesn't really affect our liege greatly, so I guess it's not overly important. Ah. After finishing a hearty breakfast, you belch contentedly and remark upon your foresightedness to ensure Perugia's larders were well stocked. Seemingly they weren't as well stocked as we hoped. We'll open the gates. It's not affecting us right now. And we'll go on... yeah, we'll go on another grand hunt. We will find the white stag. On the hunt, you keep seeing a group of wolves from time to time. They only seem to appear when you are alone and when no one else is looking, however. It is all has a strange exhilarating effect on you, making your blood run quicker and drawing out your hunting instincts. For 2 years, we gain +1 diplomacy and +10 general opinion. What is our court's opinion of us? Everyone seems to like us. But Kreslin, who we betrayed, I believe. Yeah, we betrayed him in battle. That will last for another 14 years. And of course our former count still hates us. He's still a prisoner. Is there anyone we could release him? Could we ransom him? No, we'll just leave him. We'll leave him to suffer. We could have thrown him in the oubliette. Hello. No, I'm not going to become your commander. Thank you for the offer. My wife is pregnant again. The Grand Hunt is over. Oh, the Great White Stag has been found in the country of Navarra. Oh, my Chancellor, one of my mayors, has brought me the most extraordinary news. Apparently he has uncovered a rumour concerning an exceedingly special artifact. The specifics of the information are uncertain. Well, how is my Chancellor? He's extremely diplomatic. Okay, we'll send out our Chancellor to go have a look. Oh. Our wife indeed does have a lover. She's now known to be unfaithful. And he has the lover's pox. You're sleeping with a man with the lover's pox. Well, we're going to imprison our wife. And we're going to request a divorce, I believe. My Chancellor approached me after a council meeting to request some more diplomats to aid him in obtaining more information. Sure. Can I request a divorce? We have a valid reason. We could just execute her. It would cost us 20 piety. It's going to be awkward to speak to our children about this. I know that there must be some way to earn King Carl's trust, and the best way to learn is without a doubt talking to him. Sure. And we now need to seek a new wife. So let's go back to the ledger. Did I remember those filters? Women who aren't in prison, aren't married, aren't a ruler. Who are in diplomatic range. And can we find another genius wife? Rosamund, a courtier. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. It's our daughter. That may not be the best idea. How about the strong? Unfortunately not. How about quick? A courtier in Pickland. She's quick and attractive. Huh. Would she accept a marriage? They would. We would lose some more prestige. But, yeah. I will accept the loss of prestige while we go hunt for the great white stag. King Carl was more than happy to talk to me about his struggles and aspirations. During your hunt, you come to a deep gorge. Right on the other side is the white stag, staring right at you. You are so close yet cannot reach it. As it runs away, you realize that you must return home without a victory this time. I now know my purpose in life. We become a hunter. This character feels only truly alive when killing God's little creatures. Gives us plus 20% pursuit bonus, extra martial, extra diplomacy, increases our personal combat skill, and if anyone else is also a hunter, we gain more general opinion. Our personal combat skill is amazing now. Holy shit. 33. I think inviting King Carl to an activity we can do together would help us grow closer. Yeah, let's invite him to a hunt. Let the hunt begin. We're both men of martial ability. Hours pass with little to no excitement when suddenly we come across a boar we were looking for. My soldiers look at me, waiting for my orders to wait out or hunt it down. We can become wrath or patient. Patient's actually really good. I think we should wait it out. Hopefully King Carl decides to wait. We fought, though the boar fought valiantly, we bring the beast down and loud cheers echo from all our retainers. Oh, one of our baronesses was caught by her court chaplain, and they burnt her at the stake. As we are about to part ways, King Carl thanked me profusely for the invitation. We've grown ever closer to our liege lord. He doesn't like us slightly because we abandoned our commoners during the disease outbreak, and our diplomats are occupied, but otherwise he has a good opinion of us. How old am I right now? I am 38 years of age. Oh! Pepin the Hunchback has passed away. Now, his nephew, Pepin Carling, is due to inherit. And he is 14. He is brave. He is also being tutored by the King of Lombardy. How is the world looking right now? England is still ever fractured. The Byzantines are fractured slightly. Keep an eye on that. I can't really make heads or tail of what's going on in this region, to be perfectly honest. We'll just have to see how it grows. We're happy in our own little region. Despite our assistance, our liege doesn't have a great deal of plot power. Oh. Have you been excommunicated? You have. The Pope has excommunicated the King of Lombardy. How many troops can you raise? About the same as our liege lord. Oh. You have spent some time investigating one of your liege's vassals and you feel you've gathered enough information to gain a leverage that would discourage the vassal from supporting conspiratorial factions. Oh, we're doing our job as a spy master. Where are we? We're actually in our king's court right now. Nope. We are not going to become a commander. Rosamund requires a focus. She is fussy right now. Oh, yeah, she's fussy and haughty. If we take her down the intrigue education, she could... Yeah, sure. She has a cough right now, which is not ideal. So be it. We have some gold, so let's continue improving our castle here. We can amass quite an army. Oh, hello. Our Chancellor is still looking for that artifact. Oh. Wait, what? You would like to marry my daughter. Because your wife passed away 5 years ago. Selling off my daughter? My genius daughter at that. Very well. I will accept. A troubadour and his wife have arrived. Their performances range from vulgar satires to political Cervantes and everything in between. We can become charitable. Your faithful and trusted hunting dog has taken his last breath. Long has he served you. From the first received him as a puppy, but it is now time to bury him. Oh. We will write a poem about our liege lord once again. He felt insulted by it. He thinks I'm trying to mock him. Maybe we aren't a good poet, we just happen to be a poet. I don't know where... We are fighting against Lombardy, but I don't know where their army is. Our army is together. And there's part of the army. Young Rosamund loves keeping her things in order and patiently spends lots of time on it. Where's that army going? We don't really need to go... Oh, hello. Satan's favours, Arbiter Anth. An opportunity to strike at the foolish followers of the false gods has presented itself. Their priests and Lear are ignorant of the true state of the world. Tear down their idols and steal their wealth in the name of Satan. So we've been approached by our high priest here. We need to desecrate a temple. Okay. We're going to go assist our liege lord. For some time now I have worried about my Chancellor's progress, or rather the lack thereof. Now my worst fears have been confirmed. He has caused an accident that has occurred, and a large amount of resources and documentation has been ruined. Gonna try and intercept this army if we can, or chase it down. Oh, we found a great white stag once again. We could go hunting with King Carl as well. We're very busy at the moment. But let's go hunting with King Carl once more. Oh! Where is the King's army right now, may I ask? Okay. Before we go hunting for the white stag, time to pull our army back, I think. We helped out a little. Should be enough. Let's go hunt for the great white stag, shall we? Scouring the countryside for your prey, you come upon a lone rider. As you strike up conversation, it also turns out he hunts the same great animal you are after. Yeah, we'll invite him to our court. He is brave, stubborn, just. He is also a hunter. Okay. I think we'll stop swaying our king right now. Where is my... Oh, our liege's army has went to fight the Saxons. I see. After all that work we did for him as well. Ooh. Claimed a tithe there. Thank you very much. We'll disband our army. Oh, one of our fellow members of Lucifer's Own has been caught by his court chaplain. And another. That is not ideal. My Chancellor is still looking for that rumoured artifact. A member of the Turkic God possesses important information. He's unwilling to talk. And the Chancellor wants more spies transferred from regular missions. 5 years. Okay, we'll give it a go. I'm concerned. we need to desecrate a temple, don't we? Now, which temple is it exactly? It's going to be one of ours, I believe. Indeed it is. Should we desecrate a temple as ordered by Lucifer's own? Sure. My preparations and plans have been made. A servant has been bribed to leave a side door to the temple open so that I and some faithful servants can enter and do the dark biddings of Satan. As I and a group of my faithful make our way through the church, I spot a priest tending to their duties in the middle of the night. Let's see if we can kill this priest. As my warriors approach, they call for help and grab a nearby candelabra. Within short notice, a group of priests come rushing into the room. Ooh. There's a chance we'll be wounded or maimed. Oh! The Bishop Voltard has died under suspicious circumstances. We were wounded. Oh, great. Also, my liege, during my stay in Bruges, I found a great philosopher who has agreed to help us with our studies. Okay, I agree. Navigating our way through the small church, I and my companions have entered a small room that goes into the inner sanctum. The room contains the sparsest possible honourings to God and is scanned through decorative idols and relics. The state of this place shows clearly the superiority of our cause. We'll claim the relics as our own. The night is silent as we exit the church, our foul rites making sure that the holiness of this place is tainted for years to come. So we weaken the Catholicism's moral authority, and we've gained 200 dark power. Oh. Due to a period of peace and shrewd management, the people of Bruges are happy. Bruges is prospering. It decreases local revolt risk, it increases our taxes, it weakens our disease resistance. That's the problem. I think we'll start building our hospital here, actually. I mean, we need more technological advancements to actually build particular holdings in the hospital. But the sooner we get it done, the better. We also have enough dark power to request an additional rank in Lucifer's own. We have been enhanced. We are now a conjurer. Conjurers have additional powers. They can summon a familiar. They have the Tainted Touch, which we can use on vassals, courtiers, and rivals in the Tenter. curse them with bad health and disease. And we have the power of demonic possession. Now the thing with Lucifer's Own, at the very least, is if you do it too often, well, power corrupts. As my daughter grows older, I can see that she requires some guidance in his experienced areas. We can make her ambitious. Or we can make her diligent and stressed. Oh no, we gain the trait of stressed. No, we'll make her ambitious. Getting plenty of cultural technology points. Oh, Dagobert. He is rowdy and brooding. Maybe we should give him a martial education. After all, we are a brilliant strategist. You can see how the country is being further and further divided by the duchies now. It was a much bigger mess earlier. King Carl has been busy. Oh, Count Tassilo has passed away. Oh. The Countess of Württemberg, my sister in darkness, wants me to join her in a lark over in Dax. There's a certain priest and a would-be witch hunter who has been a thorn in our side. This is outside of our realm. Certainly. Our other daughter, Celsa, requires a focus. We found the zealous priest of Dax praying in seclusion. Our sister in darkness snuck up behind and gave the fool a hard kick in the head. As I give a devotion, the Belphegor, our sister proceeded to relieve herself on the comatose preacher. Then the butchery commenced. Let us host a feast in the idiot's name. Though my last act of worship has been some time ago, I can still feel a sense of inhuman touch upon my soul when I think about what I did. We have become cruel. We are now considered a sadist. Meanwhile, our sister in darkness and I staged a lavish feast in the abode of the dead priest, taking care to only invite dignitaries who weren't well acquainted with him. The guests were shocked at the dancers, the half-naked musicians, and the heady smoke from the exotic incense. But when we brought in the prostitutes, half the guests stood up and left. The other half were delighted. Oh. Satan craves a soul to serve them in their dark realm. Capture and sacrifice a dwarf. I see. So, we're going to have to find... Do we have a dwarf in our realm? We do have a few in the realm. There's none in our court. Can we attempt to abduct him? I put the word out among my brethren in Lucifer's own. When the opportunity presents itself, the brothers and sisters will attempt to snatch the dwarf and bring him to me in chains. The Chancellor is still searching for an artifact for us. Oh, we've gained some more leverage over one of our king's vassals. They're ready to snatch the child. They succeeded. When they do sacrifice him to Satan. That doesn't seem right. This may have repercussions on our soul. Bound and gagged, Gaujoin is carried out of his cell and dropped into the cauldron. As your acolytes slam down the lid and lock it securely, you drop your flaming torch into the firewood stacked around the pot, setting it ablaze. Soon the water within will come to the boil, and another soul will be sent to Satan. Good sacrifices are in short supply. Our mission is complete. Are we occupied? What are we up to? I'm trying to introduce my heir. And it seems I cannot do it. Can I? Can I ask no longer to be... Can I resign from the council? Yes, I would like to resign. Yeah, okay. That was why I couldn't I was a spy master. I was scheming. So now I can introduce my son to my vassals. You have invited your vassals to partake in a formal introduction to your heir Dagobert. You will have to exchange many pleasantries and act in a very formal way. Something that might be tiresome for someone as young as him. Oh. Our Bishop Adalbert, a renowned, godly and learned vassal, is willing to spend time teaching our son. I agree. A group of hedge knights have come to visit Flanders. Yeah, we will welcome them. Oh. We are now suffering from an infection. I need to call for my royal physician, I believe. Oh. The bishop who was teaching our son died of poor physique at the age of 47. Our court chaplain has passed away. Oh, we can corrupt priests. Interesting. And actually, speaking of priests, is anyone expecting to be on my council? Doesn't seem to be that way. Good. Oh. It seems that the King of Lombardy passed away, died of an infected wound, and now there's a Queen of Lombardy, who's going to be probably despised by at least more than half of her vassals. Lombardy is going to become very unstable. She's also 4 years of age. Oh dear. Lombardy is going to be suffering from some trying times in the near future. I'm not a fan of suffering from an infection and wounded at the same time. Oh. What happened there? It actually pulled me out of the game for a moment. Oh. Very nice. Our daughter has become an elusive shadow. She is amazing. She is absolutely amazing. We will agree to the marriage. And we will create a treasury now. So we now have blood ties to the Carling family. Oh. You want us to desecrate the Temple of Lear once again. Okay, very well. Well, a hospital is built, but we need construction of a level of 2 to build various upgrades within it. Okay, very well. Is there anything else we want to be spending? Let's just keep... could we build a fort here? Or actually, could we raise a standing army, a retinue? Not right now. Okay, we'll just keep saving up our gold. And we will desecrate this temple once again. This time, let's try to avoid the tending priest. And we entered the inner sanctum once more. Our mission is complete. We are gathering a lot of dark power very quickly. We're going to have to be careful because of this. The corruption crept upon me slowly. I did not realize what was happening before it was too late. Now the dark tendrils of Satan's magic have invaded my mind. We are now stressed once again. I was worried about that. We are probably going to die. Our health is very low right now. There's a rumor about a spy sneaking around my own castle. We caught him red-handed. Oh. At any moment we could die. Our son and heir is 13 years of age. We need to survive 3 more years. Is it possible? One of our fellow members of Lucifer's Own has been found by his court chaplain. Oh, one of my commanders has improved in his skills. He is now considered a flanker. Yep. Oh. We now have a regent in the form of our spy master. He isn't terrible, okay. Duke Anth has given up the ghost at the age of 43. He died of an infected wound. A humble man, he never wanted anyone to make a fuss over his accomplishments. A godly man. He is with God now, despite being a member of Lucifer's own. Duke Dagobert, merely 13 years of age. The realm is left in the capable hands of his regent and his council. If we were to die, right here and right now, we would actually become our sister, who is married to King Carl of West Francia. Unfortunately, unless we could get King Carl killed, it's not a matrilineal marriage. So all of our children, as Queen Rosamund, would have been a member of King Carl's dynasty. Our son is not terrible. He would have been better. In fact, can we get a better educator? Then again, our bishop is a mastermind theologian. Could I change my focus to... We are honest. No, it cannot be changed. Okay, so be it. Oh well. The council's going to be upset with me for 2 years. We're going to just have to try and fight through it until we come of age. Can we arrange a betrothal? For when we come of age. Is there any geniuses available? There is not. Any attractive women? The Princess of Bavaria. She might be a good choice. There's a slight base reluctance. That's a shame, actually. She would actually be a good choice. What about strong? Well... How about we try and gain a powerful royal marriage out of this? Seeing if there's any people of a royal line who would be worthwhile gaining a relationship with. Doesn't seem to be. Okay, we'll wait a couple of years. We'll see if anything else anyone else becomes available. Oh. Oh, okay. Phew. We're still being taught by our court chaplain, who's a mastermind theologian. He was discovered... Sorry, our spy master was discovered. Spying in the Byzantine Empire. That's fine. For a moment I thought our region was in trouble. Oh, we need a court physician. Okay. Might as well have our regent. We'll make our regent the court physician. That will never go wrong. Our army size is pretty much halved, thanks to our lacking in martial skill. Okay, just another year and a half to survive. Oh, great. We're becoming uncouth. Grooming and personal care are not exactly priorities. Delightful. Thanks for that. Our bishop should be looking after us a bit better. Our court chaplain bursts into our chambers, flanked by several men-at-arms dragging the mayor. My duke, there are many concerned peasants claiming that their children are plagued by nightmares of this man. He is obviously a warlock. Who is this mayor? He's our spy master. Either way, we're going to hate him. He is a spy master. We really, we'll burn him. We burnt him at the stake. We can't take any chances. Do we have anyone in a powerful position who wishes to be on my council? No. Okay, that's good. We have a fair bit of gold, but I might just keep saving it up. King Carl is moving his army to the east. I'm not sure if he can really handle that fight, though. Keep an eye on that. Can we change any laws? Not during a regency. Very well. Yep. King Carl's army has been defeated and is going to be defeated again. This is the Saxon conquest of Thuringian. That's not ideal. I just lost a bit of gold there. What exactly happened? Who spent it? Someone just spent some of my gold. Probably my spy master. Sorry. My chaplain acting as my regent. It's a peasant war. Yep. Thuringia has been lost. Hey, the regency has ended. We become a brilliant strategist. I think all the years under our former ruler managed to pay off. Excellent. And we have also become kind. Okay, so be it. Duke Dagobert of Flanders. What do our vassals think of us? They actually all seem to have a mostly positive opinion of us. Our sister does not like us. Why? Oh. She has a claim on our title. That could be a problem. Okay. Do we have any major issues? We are a direct leader. Okay. I think we're going to invest in business, actually. I think we're going to try business or rulership to try and make some more gold. Business. We might get some unique events to try and make some gold through trade. We need to choose an ambition. We need to get married, if that is one of them. Not at the moment, but we could groom an heir to increase our fertility once again. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, okay, let's find ourselves a wife. Oh, there is a 19-year-old genius. She is lustful, which is always good. She's currently pregnant. Unmarried but pregnant. Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, we are quick ourselves, which is a inheritable trait. Let's have another just look around. An 8-year-old who is strong. Would you like to be married to us? She would agree now. This is Princess Ida, who we looked at before. She is a tough soldier, attractive, charitable, diligent, deceitful, but hopefully we can have an inherited child who is both attractive and quick. That would be ideal. Your steward comes to you one afternoon. He explains that he has devised a plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up a trade route with a foreign realm. It may require a sizable monetary investment. Well, we have the gold right now. The time has come to outfit a ship for our trading expedition. We will build or purchase the merchant ship. And we'll take the gold. The word has spread that you're planning a trading expedition, and a group of priests have arrived at your court with a request. They are offering temple funds for your journey if you allow them to come along. I'm going to refuse. Because they could really upset the foreign ruler we encounter. It's possible. I've had it happen before. I'd rather just disappoint them slightly. And off we go to foreign lands. Oh. King Carl has offered to join the Second Galicial War for Asturias. Oh, he's actually getting attacked. Oh, great. Okay, we've arrived up here. Chief Lima the Merciless. Yeah, that sounds like a delightful name. 77 personal combat skill. Holy shit. He is considered a duelist. Your expedition has finally reached the realm of the chief. Your steward asks, what gift shall we bring? We'll give the chief a dozen strong horses. Our steward is being a glutton. Is he actually a glutton? He's slothful. You spend some more time speaking to the chief, and you realize you have a lot more in common than mere business interests. Oh, we're actually becoming close friends. With the new trade route set up, you return with the first batch of goods and sell them for a nice profit. The influx of new wares will also benefit the economy for a long period to come. We make a lot of gold, a lot of prestige. For 30 years, we gain a trade route, which boosts all our taxation. We also become a trader. Should we reward him? Yeah, okay, we'll give him 60 of the gold we earned. Oh. Our new wife has not visited our bedchamber for several weeks. And she's suffering from syphilis. I see. You wake up and go to the window to greet the sun, and then suddenly realize that your castle garden has been neglected for years and turned into an overgrown and chaotic disgrace. The weeds are knee-high and vines are making it impassable without having a sword at hand. Should we turn this garden into a glorious hedge maze, I should say? Certainly. It's hard work to clean out all the weeds from a huge garden. It will take many days and nights of hard labor to finish the preparatory work. There's a chance we could become diligent. Ah, we failed. Diligent would have been nice. Ah. Oh, it would be viewed as tyrannical. I feel a bit bad that we're tossing our new wife into the oubliette. But since we can't execute her without reason, then we can't gain a divorce. Now that the hedges are planted, you just need to wait for them to grow. You turn your attention to other details that your garden requires. Should you add some statues to the dead ends of your maze? We can become proud. Our dynasty will appreciate this gesture. Okay. Ah, family statues. It actually does raise the opinion of our family members. Okay, interesting. Is the Pope still evil? That's actually a question I need to ask. He is still a wicked priest who is stressed and suffering from consumption. He's also a poet. Actually, should we look to join maybe... Oh, wait. Should we join another society? Maybe we should join... Oh, we could... Wait, what? We could join the Assassins? Now that's a new society I've never really interacted with. We'll look at that later. I'm interested in maybe joining the Benedictine Order. It's an old monastic community with a Latin saying meaning prayer and labour as their motto. Often recognised by their black habits, they worship God and find purpose in prayer and quiet contemplation. We can join just naturally. It just costs us 31 gold. We are delighted by your decision to join our ranks as a lay member. Together we shall strive for the betterment of ourselves and our fellow Catholics by following the rule of Saint Benedict. So we are now a Donatus. It actually reduces our fertility. That's not ideal. Through our stewardship, we gain devotion, which can be used to then perform various deeds. Well, to be fair, we're not exactly going to be sleeping with our wife right now. Any garden with self-respect has a fountain. Someone told you that once. Now you have the possibility to build one for your garden. It's a lot of gold just for some more monthly prestige. You only live once, may as well. Oh, the Pope actually passed away. He's now been inherited by Pope Victor II, who is a master seducer. What the hell is with these popes? He's also suffering from a fever. Lovely. It is time to fill out the rows of plants around the garden. We could either import exotic flowers or plant local species. Let's just use local flora. You would like... I have an intrigue of 2, and you want to make me your spy master. There's a spot unused in a secluded part of the garden. Some people would say it's a perfect spot for a cozy pavilion. Oh, very well. How is our sister doing, actually? We are educating our sister. Okay. hedge maze and garden are finally finished. The expensive and exclusive details you added have not gone unnoticed, and your garden has gained fame for its magnificence across many realms. While creating the garden, you have also learned much about how to make things glow and... glow? That's not a word. Well, it is, but grow and flourish around you. We've become a gardener. We're no longer going to be a trader, which is kind of a shame. But I think a trader was only temporary anyway, whereas gardener is actually a trait. So as a gardener we gain... oh! Well, actually it's going to keep with the +2 stewardship. Okay. Awesome. So there is a lot of upgrades we could still make. But I'm saving my gold, well, saving my gold, because I actually may wish to build maybe a new castle or city here in Bruges once we have the available funds. While attending prayer one early morning, I noticed my brother drowsing off in his seat. Meanwhile, our fellow members of the Benedictine Order are deep in their contemplation. We should probably wake him. Unfortunately, we get no reaction. Then I shove my elbow into his side, causing him to cough and open his eyes, a flash of anger in them. His face turns red as he blinks, the situation dawning on him. He thanks us sheepishly. He could have owed us a favour, but we're not going to worry about it. Ooh, we've been approached by the Convergus, which is the High Priest. The Order and God cares much for the souls of our members. As such, we would like to advise you to go on a pilgrimage. Ah, yeah, we actually haven't been on a pilgrimage yet, have we? It will cost us 25 gold. We shall go on a pilgrimage to seek God's grace at one of the holy places of Christianity. We will start to make travel plans. There are a number of different holy places that we could visit on our pilgrimage. All of them are considered most sacred by the Holy Church, but a somewhat closer destination might mean a safer journey. Let us go to Jerusalem or Rome. I think we'll actually travel to the Holy Land. This is a bit risky. It is the furthest, I believe. But I'm feeling a bit brave. My things are packed, everything is in order. At the end of my journey, the Holy Land awaits. We've left, so we have a regent. The old wooden bridge has carried many pilgrims in its day. It creaks suspiciously as you step on it. Yeah, I think we'll offer to pay for a stone bridge and become charitable. Travelling down a long and lonesome road, you come upon a man lying in a ditch. He seems to have been robbed and beaten up quite badly. We could leave him. I think we'll help bind his wounds and take him to an inn. Oh, you have finally arrived at Jerusalem. Passing by the Mount of Olives, you enter through the city gate and are immediately overcome by a feeling of having made a truly epic journey. The city is filled with people of all creeds and colours, and the air is heavy with smells of strange spices and foreign plants. You make your way through the throng of people and animals, excited by the knowledge that you are now close to the Viva della Rosa and the other holy places. You plan to also visit the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, but first of all you need to find a place to stay. After all, you wouldn't want to be forced to sleep in a stable, would you? The bustling mass of pilgrims is impressive, as are the many languages, colours and ways of dress present. People come here from west, east, north and south. You are standing at a place where the roads meet, and that is where people and ideas meet. We could observe the different languages and customs, or we could try to meet new people. If we could become gregarious, that would be really good. And we succeeded. You have finally returned from your pilgrimage. It was a rewarding and interesting journey, but you'd do it all again if you could. Still, it's good to be back home. And we became a pilgrim. We are pleased to hear that you have safely returned from your pilgrimage, and trust that it has been an inspiring experience. I am pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, one of our other counties is prospering. Excellent. And while I remember, I do have a milkshake here. Ooh, what's this? Let's open up my milkshake before I start reading once again. Need to soothe my throat. The Cadaver Synod? You have received strange news from Rome. The former Pope did by his actions and lifestyle so defile the Holy See that the current authorities in Rome decided to put his corpse on trial. The corpse of the former Pope was removed from its tomb and brought to the papal court for judgment. It was propped up on a throne, and a deacon was chosen to speak for it as its legal representative. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the accused was found guilty of all accounts and subjected to a punishment most dire. The corpse was stripped of all papal vestments, 3 fingers on the right hand, those used to give blessings, were cut off, and then it was interred in a graveyard normally reserved for foreigners of low status. The punishment still not being deemed severe enough, the corpse was then exhumed again, tied to weights, and cast into the river Tiber. I am sure the judges have acted wisely. Hello there, Ashcanty. Welcome to the stream. Don't worry. Always welcome to lurk. Oh, we've lost the trait of proud. It's hard to feel proud when one has nothing to be proud of. Oh. We've only been reigning for a year. It's going very well, thank you, Ashcanty. Our former ruler, our father, passed away. He was considered a very pious man, despite being a member of a society worshipping Lucifer. But, you know, we won't hold that against him. Oh, a blessing has passed. This individual lived a pious life, truly following the example of God. He passed away, and people have long wondered if he should have been considered a true Christian or not. In a grand ceremony, a bishop has declared him a Christian who has indeed entered heaven, celebrated by the people of Bar as well as by the Christian world as a whole. We can only wish to follow his example and become truly pious people in the eyes of God. Our wife is currently in the oubliette because she has the great pox and she's a lunatic. She was also attractive, which kind of made us like her, but unfortunately we still can't gain a divorce. Could we plot to kill her? What's happening in the world? We have no wars. Asturias is being destroyed. Our sister needs a focus. We'll give her a stewardship education. Oh, actually, I just forgot. You have been presented with an opportunity to let everyone be reminded of your rulership. If you wish to mint new coins for your realm, there is a master of the craft that you can hire. Not only will the mintage be exquisite, it will be adorned with a glorious portrait of yourself. We could debase the mints with less precious metals. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that, actually. It would be nice, of course, but I don't really need a prestige right now, whereas I'm trying to save gold. We need to go to the laws. We can't play with any of the succession laws right now, I believe, because we haven't reigned for at least 10 years. But we could increase... Ooh. We could enforce religious control upon our subjects. I think we'll increase our centralization even further. We can only do this once every 10 years. The Pope has sent an emissary with a particular request. The emissary explains that the clergy have been very involved with the hospital in Bruges as of late, and so the Pope believes we should give him compensation. Yeah, he is the Pope. Oh dear. That is not good for King Carl. It seems that in the Kingdom of West Francia, King Carl has had to empower his council, which means that now certain decisions, like if he wishes to declare war, has to be put through the council, and if they disapprove, then the king can't do it. It's something that you never really want. You want the power to be in the ruler's hands, but if you have a weak ruler, or the situation becomes dire, then they could force the issue, and it looks like they have. It doesn't affect us directly, but we'll have to keep an eye on this. Okay. How is our technology right now? Oh, we lost our spy master. What happened? He died a natural death at the age of 52. Make sure we have no one who's considered a powerful vassal. Not at the moment. Continue to go study technology for me, please. I kind of need to kill my wife. I need to kill my wife. Unfortunately, it would be considered a method of tyranny to execute her. We might have to be tyrannical. I don't really want to do it. But we need an heir. Holy crap, our sisters. Our sisters had a few children already. Anything happening? Anything of interest? How is, oh, I was going to say, how is Lombardy doing? Their queen is still 9 years of age. And it looks like there's a huge civil war going on right now. Lombard revolt for King Carl's claim. A peasant revolt. The second Lombard Waldesian revolt. And she's been raided. Lovely. Holy hell. That's a rather impressive Byzantine revolt. I mean, the Byzantine Emperor has a lot of men. But the revolt has 4 times as many. What are they revolting for? What do they want? Against the tyranny of the Emperor. He's considered the butcher. He's a cannibal. Lovely. He's cruel, he's wrath, he's disfigured, of course. He has a husband. No, wait, is that? Oh, it's a she, isn't it? Yeah, wife. Okay. I was going to say, I was confused for a moment there. We actually have a female... We have an empress of the Byzantine Empire. I was thrown for a moment there. I mean, hey, the Byzantines... If they want to be homosexual, they're very welcome to be it. I was just wondering if there was going to be any wars, and then we have a Waldesian uprising. That's not going to go well for you. Commissioness Balduin has contacted me asking if I have any interest in learning more about roses. Apparently his latest achievement involves a dark red variant mixed with a particular type of yellow wild rose. Because we are a gardener, we have a special diplomatic option here. Oh, hello. Raiders have arrived. God's blessings upon thee, Donatus. Bringing the true faith and salvation to others is among the holiest of duties. Therefore we ask you to construct a new church in your lands. I'm not going to buy a new church. I'm going to have to refuse that, actually. We'll lead our army forward. We'll raise our levies. Seems our brother who was interested in roses has received our sample. Today a courier presented me with some elaborate coal sketches of the various rose species Balduin has been occupying himself with, included our areas of new ones. We do God's work. We gain a title, the name of the rose, for 10 years. See what's happening here. We've broken the center. We've broken one of the flanks. And the host are fleeing. We are marching over the plains when one of my officers mutters, "Once I'm back in Bruges, I'm giving up the soldiering life and maybe I'll be a baker." I chuckle considering my own more strategic aspirations. What about you, my lord? What will you focus on in the future? I think we'll become unyielding. Chase down his host. They dared to invade us, we'll finish them off. Oh! Oh dear. We gained a crushing blow to the head. We are now incapable. Well, this has went from very good to very bad very suddenly. We did kill one of the enemy commanders. Oh, hello. What just happened? King Carl passed away. He died at a great pox at the age of 52. The nation of Francia has split in the middle once again. Our liege is 5 years of age. He is King Gundabad. And his brother, who is free, is now leading Middle Francia. King Sigbald. Well, both nations are probably going to collapse very quickly. One of our mayors has been accused of being a warlock. He's not on my council. Unfortunately, being incapable has reduced our health massively and pretty much makes us unable to do much. If we were to die right now, we'd become the Queen Mother of the ruler of West Francia. That is a very unfortunate position to be in. Unfortunately, I don't know where we can go from here. Ideally, our sister Rosamund should hopefully die so that we can become our sister. We need to arrange a matrilineal marriage. For our sister, I think. We need our sister to be married matrilineally. So that we'll have an heir to our country. Difficult. Actually, could I invite someone into my court? Damn it. I was hoping we could invite a noble to our court. can rank up in the Benedictine order. I guess we may as well for now. Disband our army, we don't need it anymore. We become an oblatus within the Benedictine order. We haven't really looked at the powers of our society. Kinda wondering how to resolve this situation. I need to kill my wife. I need to kill her. It's the only way. I have to do this. I have to do this now. And I need to find a lustful wife who is willing to sleep with an incapable man and have an heir to the family. Sounds horrible to say. It needs to be done. We are gonna look for a lustful individual. We're going to be considered a tyrant. It needs to happen. We might need a lustful person with a high intrigue. Ooh. Oh, you got the lover's pox. It's like, ooh, excited. No, bad. Lustful, brave. Okay. You'll do. You'll do. Sounds horrible. Has to be done. Think of the bloodline. Think of the bloodline. Oh. Did I just... Oh, lovely. She was excommunicated. I didn't realize. I did not realize she was she excommunicated? Oh, I'm not having any luck, am I? I am not having any luck whatsoever. Well, this is when horribly wrong. Oh, we lost our counselor. She became High Chiefess. That must have... Something must have happened just between us sending that request to marry her. She wasn't a High Chiefess, she was a courtier when we offered the marriage. Unfortunately, with us being incapable, I don't think we can actually make a plot to kill her either. Gonna send the Pope some gold. It's a lot of gold, but I need to try and make him like me more. This is a very difficult situation. We could... Due to us being incapable, we somehow can also commit suicide. Oh, all the Jews are now allowed back into West Francia. Oh, another blessing has passed. I can't believe we were rendered incapable during that battle. Well, actually, I can believe it. We're only 20 years of age as well. Oh. Our sister has been married off. Delightful. I need... well, if worst comes to worst, we can arrange a matrilineal betrothal. I am greatly surprised we're not dead yet. Speaking of dead, the Pope passed away. We have a new Pope. He's a naive appeaser who likes falconry. He is paranoid, shy, craven, and deceitful. At least he's zealous. He has that going for him. We should probably consider spending all our gold before we die. Da 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 da. Ah, fuck. We died. Comatose in bed. Surely he is now lending his skills to groom God's garden itself. Oh, okay, so we now have become the Duchess of Flanders. We did have a title on it, okay. We directly control 5. Okay, and our sister controls Artois. Okay. Okay. We need to get out of this marriage. We need to get out of this marriage. He will offer us a divorce. Yes. You would like us to become... No. I'll worry about that later. We have been... Thank you. Thank you. Right. We're playing as a female ruler. That's absolutely horrible. But... we are a genius. Our stats are amazing. Our husband... oh, our former husband, King Carl, of course, passed away. Oh, holy shit. We will try to have a family. Yes. We need to boost our fertility. We need the extra health, because that's always been a problem. We would like to groom an heir, which boosts our fertility even further. At the moment, our son, we will... oh! If we die... oh, but it wouldn't be of our bloodline. We would actually become King Gunabad of West Francia. We'd become the king of all of this. But it would be of the Carling family. We'd no longer be of House Wolf. Which I do not want. House Wolf has to still survive. I mean, it will, through our sister. Because we have arranged a betrothal. And it's a matrilineal marriage. But we don't want that. We have no heir to our dynasty. Yeah, if our ruler dies, the game will end. I thought as much. Yeah, we still need to have our dynasty. So, we need a matrilineal marriage. Let's see. Court Chaplain of Wittenberg. He would not accept an invitation to our court, but would he accept a matrilineal marriage? He would not. Not by much, though. Okay. You would. You're a courtier. Would you accept a matrilineal marriage? You would. We'd be marrying into a low-born house, but we wouldn't lose any prestige. Okay. Matrilineal marriage is a go. All the children will be of our dynasty. We can press for the Duchy of Aquitaine, but we have a non-aggression pact with them now. Okay. Ah, holy hell. tell you what, we'll take a break. We had a period of about 7 years where things went from very good to very bad to improving significantly to absolutely horrible. And our 2 sons of the Carling family are aged 6 and aged 5. They have a regency. I can imagine Francia here is going to totally collapse through rebellion over the next 10 years. Meanwhile, we are only 24 years of age. Our vassals actually like us. Surprisingly, they like us. If we can survive the 2 years of our discontent council, we might be able to actually survive. But I'll end this here. What time do we have? Yeah, we'll take a small break, and then I might come back with something else. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And this has been AnthWolf, of course, with more Crusader Kings 2. And we'll be probably coming back with this tomorrow evening, where we'll try to have an heir of our dynasty and see how Europe further develops, to see if it collapses. But that's all for next time. Until then, hope you all take care. Bye bye now.